Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the DaVon Lewis Show podcast. I'm your host, DaVon. In this video, I'll be conducting a review and results for Monday Night Raw for January 20th, 2025. The show just ended live from Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Arena. On commentary tonight for the show, we had Michael Cole and Wade Barrett replacing Pat McAfee, who is out due to being a part of the NCAA National Championship commentary team. I appreciate you guys coming throughout your time to check out this video. More importantly, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you'll be updated when the new video drops for this channel. More importantly, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about everything that took place for Monday Night Raw for WWE for the Red brand. It started off as Rhea Ripley was coming into the building. She was jumped by Nia Jax. Adam Pearce is trying to break up the situation after the attack had occurred with staff and security as Nia Jax walked away. And of course, Rhea Ripley was prone and injured after the whole situation. Jey Uso kicks off in the in-ring portion of the show. He's hyped up about his upcoming WWE World Heavyweight Title match at Saturday night's main event. He gets interrupted by Gunther, and Gunther tells him that he is about a useful idiot who talks about betting on himself, but just runs to the aid of his friends whenever they need him. Jey Uso says he's proud of being the mascot, but that's the crowd is on his team. He taunts coming through of having gotten a chance at a headline WrestleMania and not Gunther. They brawl and Jey Uso gets in the better of him as he gets a continuation of that feud for Saturday night's main event, and it's going to be good. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods run into JBL, giving them a backhand compliment about Big E being has all the charisma of the group, and New Day was hopeful they finally found an ally in their supposed tag team for this week, but it turned into a singles match between Kofi Kingston and Rey Mysterio. And JBL will be on commentary to update you guys what's going on. Bayley gets into her interview with Kathy Kelly. She confirms that she is officially a part of the Monday Night Raw brand. And she also declares that she will be in the Royal Rumble. More importantly, she says that she is going to win it all. But Nia Jax interrupts her and says she's going to be the one to win the Royal Rumble. Then we get to the first match of the night as Rey Mysterio defeated Kofi Kingston, who was along with Xavier Woods. It was a whole lot of turmoil and twists and turns, great transitional moves, but a lot that happened. Post-match, Xavier Woods jumped Mysterio and Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde hit the ring to make the save, but Woods and Kofi Kingston took out Joaquin Wilde after the situation. Then we get to a Penta debut recap that aired. He had a phenomenal match on his debut against Chad Gable as he continues to steamroll into the Penta era of Cerro Mero. Then we get to a Chad Gable interview who's frustrated about the whole situation. He's interviewed by Kathy Kelly. He said he was flanked by American Made and says that Dominic Mysterio is going to help him with the Penta problem. Julius Creed and Brutus Creed will be taking aim at the World Raiders for the World Tag Team Championship. And more importantly, Ivy now will be focusing on the WWE Intercontinental Championship for the women's division. Then we switch gears to Sami Zayn, who comes out to declare for the Royal Rumble and who says he does not need to win the world title, but he wants to. And damn it, he's going to fight for it. And Kevin Owens comes out with the carrying the Winged Eagle Child title. Sami Zayn is surprised that Kevin isn't mad at him for teaming up with Roman, but instead Kevin says he believes Sami will win the Royal Rumble and he will have his back. And says, can he be in the main event of WrestleMania if Sami has his back against Cody Rhodes? The promo was good and it was phenomenal. Then we get to Sheamus, who cuts a promo on how much the Intercontinental Championship means to him. He was interrupted by Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker lets him know he should retire before Saturday. Then we get to women's action of Nia Jax, who defeated Bayley. Of course, we end up having Roxanne Perez, who was in a crowd that got physical with Bayley, so she was ejected from the arena. And after Nia won, Rhea Ripley came out to attack her and challenge her for the WWE Women's World Title match for Saturday night's main event. Then we get to a backstage segment. It was Chad Gable and Dominic Mysterio. They had a nice little talk. Gable says he's excited to get the dark art of Lucha Libre. Liv Morgan is still teasing, being mad at Dominic, but she tried to briefly reunite with Ripley after the situation. So then we get to a backstage segment of Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. A quick back and forth conversation about the Royal Rumble, but of course we've seen Karrion Cross watching from the backstage area. Then we get to the next match of Penta in a secondary match against Pete Dunne. It was phenomenal all across the board. Then boys put on the clinic, and it was the best match of the night. Then we get to a Logan Paul vignette. He will be on Raw next week, along with Cody Rhodes, and there will also be a World Tag Team title match between the War Raiders and Judgment Day of Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. Then we switch gears to CM Punk. He was interviewed by Jackie Redmond in the crowd about the Royal Rumble. He teases cashing in the favors of the Royal Rumble this year and says Sammy is not on his level. He even mentions Hulk Hogan throws shades about throwing him over the top rope and killing Hulkamania once and for all, which got the crowd in a big pop. Then we get the tag team action of Damage Control's Dakota Kai and Io Sky defeating Pure Fusion Collective's Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks in a decent tag team women's match. It was good. Then we got to the main event of Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre as Seth Rollins was able to get the pinfall. Drew McIntyre immediately jumped Seth Rollins, who got the win via roll-up, and tries to slam his head into the steel ring post. Sami Zayn comes out to make the save for Seth, but Drew was able to fight back and then, of course, get the better of him. McIntyre turns his attention to Seth, who was end up being a receiving end of a haluva kick accidentally. Sami looks on remorsefully after things have broke down, and then the red brand of Monday Night Raw for WWE comes to a full closing. More importantly, overall, the show was great from start to finish. I enjoyed how everything had came together. This week's edition was really good, better than last week's, but this week really stepped it up as we're getting ready for Saturday night's main event this following weekend. More importantly, I enjoyed the whole progress of each superstar so far this week, getting their last statements in before the Royal Rumble. So we're probably most likely towards the go-home show. We're going to have an end-up brawl, and everybody's going to fight for the right to party when it comes to that square circle. But in overall, I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. Give it a full 3.8 out of 5 stars. It was really good from top to bottom. Even the women's division stepped it up. And then, of course, if you're not known about the update, we have a new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion and Lyra Valkyria. And, of course, the Red Brand continues to step up each and every single week. As the saying of Adam Pearce says, it's approved and it's official. But in overall, I appreciate you guys coming through and showing your love and support. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And more importantly, I appreciate you guys on the next one. Until then, you guys be safe.